Okay, so in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how layouts work in Next.js. Okay, so if you remember in the previous tutorial, even though we were in another page, we were still seeing the same layout, right? And if I go back to our main page, right, you are seeing the text change, but the layout is still the same. So how is layout working? So the layout system is basically when you are in your app folder, right? You just create a file called layout.js, and I'll show you what is happening with this. So let's open this up first. And as you can see, this is just some Google font. Okay, I don't need this. I'm just going to remove this. Okay, so in the layout file there are two types of layouts. Okay, one is what is known as the root layout. Okay, and the root layout will have this. Okay, it will have the HTML tag, the body tag, and then inside of this the children is putting in whatever is inside of this and any other nested folders. Okay, that is what is happening with this. Okay, so for example, I'm going to change this, and what is gonna happen is when I save this, this is going to apply to all of the other files that I have. Okay, it's updating right now, and since this was the root folder, this is refreshing the whole app because of that. I forgot to remove this actually. I'm just going to remove this. Okay, I'm gonna save this. As you can see, it changed to my next app. Okay, and if I go into contact, it will also show that. But this is how the root layout works, and you can have layouts for your nested routes as well. Okay, but the global CSS styling that we have here is what is messing up some of the things we already have. So I'm just going to remove all of this. I'm gonna keep the tailwind stuff. Okay, that is necessary. I'm gonna save this, and now you will see that all of my styling is gone because that is connected to the root layout. So this is the root layout, but your nested routes can also have layouts. To do that, just create a new file called layout.js. Okay, and one more thing I want to tell you is that the root layout needs to be called the root layout. Okay, but this one can be called whatever you want. I'm just gonna call this layout. Okay, you cannot add the HTML and body tags because obviously you would not have a HTML tag within an HTML tag, so don't add this. Okay, I'm gonna add a div of, let's say, red and dash 500, and I'm gonna put the children here, and I'm gonna give this h dash full, and I'm gonna basically do the same thing but for this, but I'm gonna say green. Okay, and now this is loading, and right now you can see that our root file, since we are in the main file, right, because of this the background is green. Okay, but let's say I go into my nested file, which is this, and now you can see we are getting the root layout, but within that we have our contact layout. Okay, so you can have different layers of layouts within your Next.js project using this layout file. And to give you an example of this, I would say, let's say you have a user section and your main website, right? Your main website would have its own layout, but your user section would have its own different layout, and you could create two different layouts using this. You would have a root layout, and then you would have a user folder, and inside of that you could have a layout file, and then within that you would have the user layout. So that's how layouts work. So I hope you like this one. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.